Good morning, everybody. It's June 2nd, 2026. It's a Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. I'm not going to have any tacos today, but that's what today is. Roll with the windows down, I guess. It's kind of cool. How's everybody going today? There you go. That'll work. How's everybody doing today? You know me, I'm heading into work. Gonna get through some paperwork. I have something I have to throw away in the dumpster that was just falling apart in our house for years, and I hated it. So it's time for it to go. But I don't know. I have more energy than I did yesterday. Sunday night, I probably slept a total of maybe 2 or 3 hours, tossing and turning and tossing and turning and tossing and turning. Last night, I remember watching something, maybe 10-15 minutes in, out like a light. Woke up probably half an hour before my alarm went off. I let my alarm go off for like a minute and a half before I even got out of bed to shut it off. Slept a lot better, so it was nice. It's me and eating before bed. Does anybody else have this problem where you eat? I probably ate it I took my anxiety pills about 7:15. I maybe at like 7:30, just a bowl of chips as extra thing. And I have my cereal whenever I eat the anxiety pill, because I like to have a little something on my stomach, but I don't want it to go too crazy. I don't want a full meal or nothing. And I want a little bit more than the fruit snacks that I would normally have. So I had a bowl of chips. I shared some of them with Tristan. This is 7:30. I'm done with them by 7:45. We're watching the Cardinal game. It's Cards versus Cubs. I'm a big Cardinals fan. I'm not a huge Cardinal fan where I go down there all the time, but I like watch the game when it's on, especially Cards versus Cubs. And they were at Busch, so that was even better. We're watching that, no problem. 9 o'clock rolls around, and between 9 and 9:15 on a work night, that's when I like to head to bed, because I got to wake up at 5 in the morning. And I went in there, no problem at all. I'm going to sleep and everything, and then all of a sudden, it's 10:30, 11 o'clock, and I'm waking up, I feel a little tightness in my chest. I'm like, okay, sit up for a second, just burp, I just kept burping. I could not stop. And went in the other room, like, okay, I should pee. I peed, came back in, turned the TV back on, because by that time the TV was just about to shut off. It hadn't already shut off. And turned something else on, and I'm just in and out of it, just catching this. And I know that I did not go to sleep at least fully until maybe 2:30 in the morning, because I remember seeing the TV shut off again. But God, I hate that. Like, I'm somebody who just likes a full night of sleep, but I'm somebody who cannot eat before I go to bed. Kayla, she could eat a whole fucking 5-course meal. Put a whole 5-course meal in front of her. 10 minutes, she's out. No problems at all. Like, what is wrong with me? Why does this happen? Like, how do I have it in my mind or my body, that I need to be up doing something to get this food digested to be able to go to sleep? And I didn't even think anything of it. It's like, okay, I'm watching the game. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. It's nice. And then it's like, this sucks. Why can't I go to bed? Just left and right, and just all day yesterday, just droggy. So that's how my days go. I hate how we had this installed. I don't know how to flip the camera around, but we had what's that called? The siding put on the garage, and they took our lights off, which I don't even know if they work or not. It's been a long time since I even tried to turn them on. Took our lights off the two sides where you pull into the garage. There's two lights on the other side. and they just flipped him upside down. Like, what are you guys doing? And they just left him kind of hanging there. So, what the fuck? You know, just make the house look even worse. Come on. I hate bugs too. God, it's a morning. It's a Tuesday. See you next Tuesday. My neighbor's going to work. He's got the loudest truck known to man. Get you a Prius. You drive farther than I do. That's what you need. And drive by. I don't remember the comedian that I was watching. I don't know. And they said, "Oh, you know when a Prius is going by because I'm gay." Drive by. I don't have a problem with a Prius. I worked at Toyota for a while. Priuses, they're bulkier than you would think. I think is the weird part about a Prius. They're great on gas mileage. Small, they look stupid, but they're just bulky. And I don't know. I'd rather drive a Corolla around. Corolla isn't. They're not bad. Camry's okay, but you're not getting as good a gas mileage. It definitely looks a little bit more stylish. Avalons are too long. Then you're getting into the SUVs and the trucks. I like the RAV4 better than I like anything else. Highlander, 4Runner, Tacoma, Tundra. Yeah, I used to work at Toyota. I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two. I need to get rolling to work and see what's on my desk. I left Saturday. That baby was clean. I don't know about yesterday though. Oh well. Let's get rolling. What do you guys say? I need to go throw this in the dumpster anyways. Oh, bye house. I miss you. I wish you were bigger. That's what she said. Do 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 do. Ain't nobody coming, so we're gonna turn left. They put up veteran signs around all the parks and the poles and stuff like that, so that's pretty nice for here in Auburn. I don't know who that is. Carl J. Clark. Never met the guy. Can't say I know anything about him. Supposed to be a pretty nice day today, I do believe. It's pretty, I mean, besides it being humid, it was supposed to rain yesterday and it never rained. Nothing like that, so I don't know. Today's just supposed to be nice, hopefully low humidity. Feels pretty good this morning. I mean, I wish it was a tad bit cooler so it would tell me that it's going to be even more cooler throughout the day, but hey, I'll take it. There's a lady who used to work at the school with me. I think she has done retired. There's some kids coming up on a scooter. That's all these kids in this town do anymore. They get electric scooters. That's what they have. And they're always riding. I see tons of them everywhere, all the time. That was a big old truck. A lot of trucking through this town. And we got a lot of trains too. It's a major, I mean, it's not where they stop or anything, but every half an hour there's a train. That's why I want to live on this side of town, because I've already crossed the train tracks and I work right over here, so it would just be more convenient. I work where there's red and orange. When you see the red and orange, you found where Lucas works. Okay. have permission to do this. I feel like I should tell people that. They said, as long as you don't go crazy and unload a whole bunch of stuff at once, you're good. And I said, cool. I've only worked here 3.5 years. I mean, I should have permission to throw some fucking plastic away. I'll be right back. Wrong door. We're gonna be a rebel without a cause and not put a seatbelt on. I'm on private property. So if it beeps, that's a, oh, there she goes. That would be the reason this time. We know why she's beeping. Come around and around and around we go. And this is where Lucas parks. All right. Here we are. We made it to work. It's always so good to see you guys in the morning. I don't know if it's so good to see me or not. It might not be morning when you even watch this. But you guys know it's not always about you, Lucas. Most of the time it is. Hope you've enjoyed my previous videos where we were on our way to Springfield, stopped at Sips and Chatham and got Kayla a coffee and whatnot. And then my next video where we did Meyer, what had happened and where I stopped it abruptly is I had to go pee. I gave her the phone shut off, and then it wasn't there whenever I turned it back on. So I'm like, well, this is the end of this video. So I'm gonna try to do better next time. Just go pee in the beginning, then start recording. If I have to pee, I don't know. It was all of a sudden I had to go pee really bad, so that's what I did. All right, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for coming.